Is this the right live? Hi guys, I just have to make sure that I'm in the right live. Is this the right live? Yeah, because I hope it didn't start like 9 other lives. Because Streamlabs is really going crazy. Okay, hey, hi. There's not another live, right? Is this the right live? Hold on. Hi guys, I just have to make sure that I'm in the right live. Hi J-Os, haven't seen you in a while. Hi Anna. Jenny Anderson, Molly Mayhem, Linda Gelb, Lisa H, Carolyn Parrish, haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Brenda Joe, Taylor, hello there. Is that all the gum you bought, Luke? How did I get in the wash? Hi, Chris Ree. Trippy Dad. Shay. Candy Williams. Candy Williams. Okay, now I understand. Jeff. Jamie Mathis. I had you confused with someone else, Candy Williams. I'm glad that your last name is Williams. Carol Campbell. Captain Lee fan. Tony Monty, Nora Woods. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I'm in the wrong, hold on, I have to get to the right. I'm not in my YouTube studio, so let me just get there real quick. How much gum was that, Luke?
It was like 70 cents.
No, I don't mean 70 cents. How many sticks of gum was that?
Like, I don't know, like probably 10.
It's all gone?
I don't know how much 70 cents worth of gum is.
What?
I don't know how much 70 cents worth of gum is. Like, what it was.
Did you have any of the gum?
No.
So how could it be 70 cents worth?
What? I bought it.
Oh.
It was 70 cents. Yeah, how the heck would we have it here?
Crazy. Crazy.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. All right, let me get to... Okay. Sorry, guys. This is... It's raining like crazy. Do you hear it? Now, listen. This live is going to direct you to the other one with the crafts, and when we're done with this, it's going to directly take you there. Let me get into here. All right, so first off, all kinds of stuff being posted on Twitter. I'm sure you've seen it. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Bridget. Tracy Klaus. Two Scooter. Who's that? Katrina. Hello. Your white owl arrived? Oh, you got a white owl too? Oh. How do you like it? Hi, 10th Angel. 10th Angel, are you going to call us about your bathroom story? Okay, so April, everybody here, let's Tammy, Linda Uribe, your gluing features on wings. Okay. Nana Patty, everybody, Michael, everybody that I missed, Terry. So, Dina, Lori Coley, Kathy, Cassandra, everybody I missed, Snow Remover, sorry, Move to, Tippy, The Real, Teresa. Okay. So, anyway, you probably saw all the stuff, noose, vertebrae, right? Clothing, or all this stuff. Now, Brian Enton said he spoke to the police. The police said that is all completely unrelated to Brian or any other case. That is what that is. And then you might have seen people, you know, and I wasn't even going to, listen, I've got to tell you something. You want to know something? I wasn't even going to address the letter other than I said it was fake in earlier videos. And I wouldn't have even brought it up tonight except somebody that I know well, okay, and was on the phone with me and said, wow, at least he admitted what he did in that letter. And I said, the letter is fake. This is what happens. Hi, Carol Boyce. Somebody thinks that letter is real and it goes on. And so I said, well, I've got to show that the letter is fake. TikTok has become the new place where people just drop these tidbits of things on cases and try to make something go viral. And this case has brought a lot of people out that way. Okay, now we're hearing about Gabby's water bottle, and you know, it's on Brian Enton's page. Brian Enton didn't post it, but somebody is refuting what Brian Enton is saying about calling the Northport police, posting someone's TikTok, but the TikTok is now removed about this water bottle, and yet people are saying all over the place about the water bottle. So it's getting to be crazy. It really is. But this letter, TikTok fake news, yeah, it's what's happening. It's what's for dinner. TikTok fake news. I think people are just trying to blow up their TikTok accounts, get a bunch of subs, and so we'll just put anything out there, and then we'll just change the name of the TikTok account once we have a lot. Hi, DC. So hi, Kelly. Hi, Cranky Babishka. All right, so let me bring that out to you. Mama Gamer, New York, Northport PD removed the tweet about it not being linked to the case. Petitos have come out and said it's hers and it's turned over to the FBI. Mama Gamer, where is the tweet removed? Because Brian Enton still has the tweet up. So you're saying Brian Enton is not needs to catch up? Where? Send me a link. Can you send me a link, please? Can you send me a link? Because then Brian Enton needs to catch up too, doesn't he? No, Renee, no. So he could still be alive? No, where are you getting that? No. See, this is no. She's talking about a water bottle. Okay. Okay, hold on a minute. The bones, they didn't say anything about the bones being related. That I know. Okay, the water bottle thing. Let's see what it says. Brian Enton needs to catch up with me then. Okay, Northport Police. Let's see what it says. Okay, the first pinned one I get is about the, hold on. I'm not seeing that. Hold on. Okay. I'm on Northport Police. Let me see if this is Northport, Florida. I'm on their Twitter. And their first tweet is the update, comparison of dental records confirmed. That is October 21st. Let me go to their, they don't have it, you think they would have it pinned. Okay, go to their tweets and replies. The first one is October 21st, second one October 20th, third one October 19th. I'm going to pull this over, okay? Tell me, please. Tell me, please, what we're looking for. Here's the Northport Police Twitter, okay? I'm on their tweets and replies. Tweets and replies, right? First one is October 21st, talking about the dental records. Second one is they retweeted something from October 20th and October 19th. October 12th. What are we doing here? This doesn't look like they're really big tweeters. Hold on, let me get back to the chat. You can tell me what am I doing? What am I doing here? What? And then removed. It was there earlier and then removed. Wait. Mama Gamer, slow down. It was where earlier and then removed. Where was it removed? So then it wasn't correct information is what you're saying, right? Yeah, Ray Sunshine, I think you're wrong too, because there's nothing on the Northport Police page. So Mama Gamer, if it's removed from the Northport Police page, it was there, but they deleted the tweet. Okay, this is not making any sense, Mama Gamer. Why would they delete it if you're saying that it was true and that the Petitos commented on it? Brian Enton retweeted stating what was found was not linked. It was removed. No. You said to me that there was a tweet that they said they took the bottle into evidence. That's what I'm looking for. Where is that? Because it was linked. No, Brian Enton's thing is still there. He didn't retweet a tweet. I'll go to Brian Enton and I'll show you. Brian Enton did not retweet a tweet. Okay, I'll show you exactly what Brian Enton did. Brian Enton, he wrote this. Items found at the Carlton Reserve today are nothing related to this case or any other, according to Northport Police. This was written by Brian Enton. I reached out to Northport PD after pictures surfaced of what appeared to be bones and other items out at the reserve today. Items found at the Carlton Reserve today are nothing related to this case or any other, according to Northport Police. So tell me, Mama Gamer, what I'm missing. Because you said he retweeted a tweet. He did not retweet a tweet. He composed the tweet by himself. Well, he hasn't updated them because water bottle was handed over to... Okay, the water bottle could have been handed over to the Northport Police after Twitter doesn't call them out. You mean someone on Twitter. And the Petito's attorney asked for the bottle. Okay. That's a lot different than what you just said before. Go to American law. Okay. That doesn't sound very official, but okay. No results for American Law 11. No results. Okay, so Mama Gamer, all right, you go look. I'm going to continue on with what I'm saying. So as for this letter is fake. And the letter was read out there as if it was true. And I said, when I heard someone that I don't want, especially to be hurt, reading something that she thinks is true because someone put it out there as truth, I realized that I better say something about it because it's not true. The letter, that September 18th letter, number one, let's just think logically about this. They are trying to restore the notebook. Do we think that the FBI that has this notebook trying to restore it just leaked the letter out to somebody that posted it on TikTok? The letter is totally fake. Yeah, Linda, I'll talk to you privately if you want to know how bad it is that someone, that people are believing it. People think the letter is real. That's really scary because people on YouTube, creators, are going around and doing the, oh, look what I was sent, you make up your mind. And they're getting half, Okay, all right, Mama. Why? Okay, Mama Gamer, I want to ask you a serious question. And I want to talk to you seriously, okay? Seriously. Jonathan Lee Richards, isn't he one of the protesters? Isn't he also the man that made the movie about Cindy and Ronnie Watts' phone calls? Your Content, isn't that the same guy? Okay, here nor there. You're telling me Jonathan Lee Richards is the person I have to go to get the information that you say the family has commented on and that it's been handed over to the FBI, but I have to go to Jonathan Lee Richards to get myself up to speed? That Brian Enton isn't up to speed, Northport Police Department isn't up to speed on this, the FBI isn't up to speed on this, I have to go to Jonathan Lee Richards because he's going to have the facts for me? Okay. All right, I'll go there. I just wanted to make sure. Hi, Nanette. Okay, but Mama Gamer, really, what I'm trying to say is, okay, the FBI has the bottle. The FBI could have the bottle. That's okay. If I found something out here labeled Brian Laundrie and I called the FBI, somebody would come and pick the bottle up. Because they have a bottle doesn't mean that it's connected. Oh, yes, I know that Sensible Crime, that little boy. Yeah, I know that, right? Horrible. And there's proof that the bottle is hers, right? Because you saw the same one in the van, right? The same water bottles in her van in a video? Okay. And let me just say something. Where was this bottle found and really what would it mean? What would it mean? What would it mean? Would it mean Brian's alive? Would it mean Gabby's alive? Would it mean that he could be prosecuted? What does the water bottle mean? You know what I mean? What does it mean? Even if it is, let's say it is. What does it mean to the case? They found a bag of his stuff the other day. What did that mean to the case, really? Proves he had her stuff. Okay. Hang on a second. Mama Gamer, I'm serious now. We know he had her stuff. He drove her freaking van home. He drove her van home. Could be a substance. Could have a substance and a cause of death. His water bottle? Do you realize that because so many people could have touched that water bottle? You're saying that it's going to have poison in it? Or something? Is that what you're saying? Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to go to the who you want me to go to now. You know, this is just a person. This is like somebody saying, "Oh, please go to Joe Schmo because he has the information no one else has." And I'm not trying. I'm just really trying because like I was completely. You told me like 4 different things. And Northport put this up and this and that's not true. Okay, so this is the guy. I don't know if you're familiar with this guy, Mama and Gamer. This guy is the one that did this stuff on Cindy and Ronnie Watts and some tapes of some phone calls and your content and then build it like it was some big show and stuff and it's not. Remember that? Or maybe you don't. Okay. Self-proclaimed investigative reporter. Okay. I'm looking for his tweet on this. He's got, I would think if this is the big news, he would have it pinned. But his pinned post says, I've been outside the home of Brian Laundrie protesting and covering everything that goes on there. I work for Nick the Hat. Yeah, this is that guy. Yep, this is that guy. Nick the Hat. Yep. This is one and the same. Okay, and YC News Network. Yeah, fake news network. I'm a journalist and an activist. Yeah, okay. We researched this guy last year. Okay, so it's 39 minutes ago. There's a video here when we picked up the water bottle for the first time. Okay, this is funny. He's not even wearing gloves. He's not even wearing gloves. He's taking a paper towel out, okay? And here's what he says. When we picked up the water bottle for the first time after Northport police said they didn't want it. Northport police said they didn't want it. He picks it up with a paper towel. Okay? Jimmy, look at this. See this? Okay. And he's got the... okay. Now, everybody's taking pictures of this thing. Couldn't it be that this bottle... How do we know that Brian didn't have the same one, number one? Number two, we know he had her stuff. He brought her van home. He had all of her stuff. Okay? I don't understand what this means. The bottle is empty. You can see the bottle is empty. Maybe the real one's where? Okay. So I don't understand what... Okay? Now this guy an hour ago is taking pictures of a lighter found on the ground. You know what? This is what I was talking about in the car. This is going to be... Every single thing that is found is going to be big news, new evidence. It only hurts the family. Right near where the remains of Brian Laundrie were found, we found a lighter, took a picture of it, but left it there. Could this lighter have belonged to hashtag Brian Laundrie? Oh boy, I don't know. Okay. Let's milk this for as long as we can. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. Here's the rope hanging there. Oh, the rope is just hanging there like that, right? Just. Can we also talk about why the FBI allowed a noose to stay in a tree a few hundred feet away from where the remains of Brian Laundrie were? How come nobody mentions this rope or this noose, right? How come? Northport police told us detectives were aware of this. Claim it's used as a swing. Claim it's used as a swing. My cousin has the same freaking swing. That's not a noose. Jimmy, did you see the pictures of the rope? Yeah, the Northport police says it's a swing, but they're claiming it's a noose, people. It's the same kind of rope Bruce has as the swing. Yeah. So they're trying to say, look, can we talk about why the FBI and Northport police allowed a noose to stay in a tree a few hundred yards of feet away from where Brian Laundrie was? Look, and then they go, Northport police told us today that detectives were aware of this, claim it's used to be a swing. Does that look like a noose to you? No. That's a swing. No. Yeah. Then you put your feet in that and you swing. You put your feet in the bottom and you swing. Oh my gosh. Oh, big news. The Laundries today got some Amazon packages. That's big news along with everyone else that got Amazon packages. Okay. All right. So can we go back to the real stuff now, guys? Sorry. This is ridiculous. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This guy will every day go there and find something. I found a matchbook. A few hundred feet away. Could it be related? And Northport should have swapped it. Okay. Apparently, Mama Gamer. What? Tell me what it would have said. You say it would have shown that he had her stuff. Could he not show he had her stuff any more than coming into Northport with her van? Of course he had her stuff. Of course he did. Yeah, I don't know. I see this and I said it in the car. This is going to go bigger. This is going to go far, far further than, because there's too many channels. There's like what? I don't know how many channels. They still do Watts stuff as if it's an open case, an open investigation. This is going to be ridiculous. It is. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous. And it only hurts the family. That's all it does. That's all it does is it's going to hurt the Petito and Schmidt families. Okay? Even if it was a bottle that was in the van, it could have been Brian's bottle, could have been Gabby's bottle. He brought the van back. He could have taken the water bottle. It doesn't really matter. He's found. If he wasn't found and that was a bottle and there was on a trail, he's been found. They found a bag of his stuff. It really doesn't mean a lot because it could show you the cause of death. How would that? Then if there was a substance in the bottle, they're going to say this guy could have planted it. That wouldn't show you the cause of death. They need soft tissue. They need toxicology if they're going to show poison. The Petito's already said it was hers. That's great, Mommy Gamer. That's great. But it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. They know he was there. His remains were there. They found a bag of his stuff already, right? What is... Oh, boy. Okay, so can we go back? Because I have another thing starting. Okay, we still have some time. All right, we're going to go to the letter. So how do you know? Yeah, we're going to do another live. It's going to bring us at 11:40. It's not 11:40 yet. Well, I have a live on now? No, it starts at 11:40. Right? Oh, now you guys are... Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm just getting so freaked out by all of this stuff because, like I said, somebody who has already been through too much told me that they thought that the note was real. And yes, okay. And respectfully, Gamer Mama, you also told me the Northport Police put something on their thing. Go to the Northport Police. It wasn't there. You said to me, oh, because they deleted a tweet that Brian Enton retweeted. Brian Enton did not retweet a tweet. He wrote it out after speaking to the Northport Police Department. So, I'm not really the one that's got to catch up there. Yeah, that's the other one. It's scheduled. It's not ready to start until 11:40. Okay. All right. Thanks. Let me see. Jimmy's sending me something here. What is this? Oh, I have that. What is that? Oh, yeah. Okay. So the water bottle. Okay. Now you see. Okay. This is something. Oh my gosh, I want to tear my hair out of my head. The sun, okay, people are making money on this, because they sell the story and the pictures to the Sun. The Sun then posts the article. Somebody makes a fake letter, puts it on TikTok, sells it to the Sun. Every day, someone's going to go there and find something else and sell it to the Sun. And sell it to the Daily Mail and Radar Online and all of those rag magazines that take all of this stuff for money. Do you understand what this stuff is? Do you understand? Or that's what it is. It's what it is. At the family's expense, the letter that somebody thinks is real that's not real. Okay, so the water bottle, yeah, found there. Oh my gosh, it's in the van. It's in the van. He drove the van home. It's not unbelievable that he would have a water bottle that was in there. That could be, and it could be not, but whatever it is, it's not going to be able, what's he going to do? They found a whole bag of his stuff there. They found his remains there. It's where he was. I just don't understand. Okay. It's slightly preposterous that so many people want to believe things that are not factual. I know, Ray. I know. Believe me. And this is going to be all over again. And I did this during the Watts case. Every night, people would come in and say, what about this? What about that? What about this person wearing Shanann's watch? That one was 2.5 years after someone came in here who's a conspiracy person and said, why was Nicole Atkinson wearing Shanann's watch the day after they went missing? You know who it was? And it wasn't Shanann's watch. It was the news reporter. I brought right up the clip and stuff. It was the news reporter, and it wasn't even the same color as Shanann's. And it was not Nicole Atkinson. And this stuff is going to happen again and again and again. It disrespectful. It haphazard. Well, we know that there's mistakes, Brent, and to gain more of the public trust. And to get this is not going to go. This is not going to be a good thing for Gabby's family. It's not, because I've seen firsthand what it's done to the Rusaks. It's not going to be a good thing. It's not. If you think this is going to be a good thing, you're mistaken. It's not going to be a good thing. It's not. It's going to escalate, and they're going to end up being very hurt by all of this, because pretty soon you're going to get the wackos that are going to start digging up every single thing on Gabby the same way they did on Shanann, the same way they did on Shanann's family, the same thing. They want to blame someone else. You're going to get the pro-Brian people that they've already started. It's ridiculous. To have random people find her water bottle. I think police taking it.
Did you see the tweet where she found it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, I believe Alley Cattails, that's fine. You know, police taking it. That's fine. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm talking about something else. The fake letters. That's where I started talking about the bones. What they said was a noose. It's not a noose. It's a swing. I didn't. The water bottle came with the people that came in here. About the water bottle. It was a hanging swing in a park. That's not evidence. Right. It's a swing. Not evidence. It's just people are going to be doing the same thing. Why can't I let this go? Why do I think that this happened? It's going to be the same thing all over. Hanging swing in the middle of a swamp area. Yes, Mama. What do you think it is? Do you think if it's a noose and Brian hung himself? Did you just read about the case of the pilot that was found? He was still found in the noose because if he hung himself, he would be in the noose. If he hung himself right there, he would have been found. True confessions. In 1973, I stole a friend's cheese curl. If I am murdered, I'm sure this will be mentioned. I sincerely apologize and hope people will still think it's bad that someone murdered me. Did Brian pick up some homeless guy and kill him and dump the... Oh my gosh. Tony, I hope you're being sarcastic. Not if the animals got him. His parents went in there. It's not a noose. It's not a noose. If the animals got him, do you think the rope would be hanging there like that? Just perfectly like that, like a swing? Don't you think it would be bitten? Don't you think it would be clawed at? Don't you think there would be tissue on it? Don't you think there would be blood on it if animals ripped him from that? Really, if an animal is pulling and pulling, don't you think the rope would have been somehow damaged? Gravity can make a body just drop from a noose sometimes. No, Tony Smith, I highly doubt that. We can discuss, no problem, Allie, but the stuff that's going on now is his bones are scattered. Okay. If he hunts himself, the animals could have dragged him away. No, because it was floating in the water. No. I'm talking about the rope, blood on the rope. Hi, 61. Nancy Grace said no DNA was done. Okay, this is getting to be too much now. Hang on a minute, okay? Let's just hang on 1 second, okay? On October 21st, 2021, a comparison of dental records confirmed that the human remains found at the T. Mabry Carlton Jr. Memorial Reserve and Myakahatchee Creek Environmental Park are those of Brian Laundrie. Dental records are enough to identify human remains. In fact, they're one of the many ways that they are used to identify human remains. Okay? The police also said that DNA samples were taken. The Laundries did not have to do anything to identify any parts. Do you remember the interview with Brian Laundrie? But they identified him through dental records. That's a positive identification. It's used all the time to identify people who have been burned in crashes, in house fires, where there's nothing left but their teeth, their bones, their jaw. If Woody would have went to the police. What are you talking about, J13? Oh my gosh, his uncle is his dentist. Alley Cattails, you want to help me on this one? His uncle is his dentist. His uncle is his dentist? Oh, this is a good one. Jimmy.
What?
His uncle, somebody just said, because I said that he was identified through dental records, they said his uncle is his dentist. Look it up.
What?
They said his uncle is his dentist. Look it up.
Okay.
His uncle is his dentist? Really? Because he's not one of Chris Laundrie's brothers. And so you're saying one of Roberta Laundrie's brothers is a dentist? Is that what you're saying? Really? Are you guys trying to be funny? Is it? Some people are even saying that the jaw and teeth are fake implanted. What kind of proof? Is it proof that, what's the proof? You've been telling me of all this proof and I haven't seen proof of anything. Okay, we've done an extensive search on the family. I know they are, Linda. I don't want to look it up. You know what, Mama Gamer? Send me something to my email since you already have all that, right? Okay? And then when I prove that the uncle isn't the dentist, then what are you going to say? Then what are you going to say? Let me ask you something, Mama Gamer. Is the letter real? Do you think the letter is real too? Because if you think the letter's real, don't remember that. No, I don't remember a dentist either, Alley Cattails. Maybe they believe the world is flat as well. You don't believe the letter's real. Good, because the letter's not real. Let me say it again. The letter is not real. I know there are a lot of rumors, dare to be different, and that's why I'm trying to take one, because somebody I really care about thought the letter was real. Tony Mon. You got to call in tonight? You want to call in right now? Sure. I'll send you the number. I'll send you the number. Let me get to my... I think I have your... Yeah, I have your email here, so I'll just send you the number. Okay. Yeah, just send the proof. You could just say, exclamation part, email. Don't tell me to look it up, because if you have the proof, send it to me. That it's his dentist, it's his uncle, and all of that. My dad did this for a living. No two people have the same teeth impressions. You didn't even hear about the letter taking care of it, my sick... Oh, yeah. There was a letter that was circulating, and I'll show it to you, and it's fake, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that the letter is fake. Now, and I'll tell you something that's even funnier, okay? Something that is even funnier. The son, not known for being the truth, the son even admits the letter is fake. Okay? And calls the people that are sharing it sick trolls. Because they've shared a fake suicide note from Brian Laundrie to his parents. The note is dated September 8th. Okay? Again, this is fake. Fake, fake. Mom and Dad, I just wanted to say that I'm sorry for everything that has happened. I never intended for any of this. Gabby and I were truly in love, and I would give anything for her to still be here. I know that no one will understand that things simply got out of control. The strain of our relationship was more than I could bear. I should have known to stay home after what happened in Moab. Everything is already a disaster at that point. But something made me return. Once Gabby was gone forever, I realized that I was too. When we went camping at Fort DeSoto, I wanted to tell you what really happened. Okay, but, it goes on. It's fake. It is fake. So just know that. That is a fake letter. You see that letter? It's fake. Hi, Ray. Ray of Light. I don't know if you can hear us yet.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Hey, so okay. This is the kind of thing that drives me crazy about these internet situations.
Yeah, me too.
The day and age we live in, I was reading the chat and it's so crazy. Here's the thing, Carolyn. What Mama Gamer was saying, I understand because there's a lot of information out there nowadays, and you can find facts to match anything you want to believe if you look hard enough, right? Mm-hmm. Like this happens that everyone's paying attention to. You don't even have to look very hard to find quote unquote facts to match what you want the scenario to actually be. Right? Yeah. The thing that got to me, and when I said I have to call in, is I don't know if it's true that his uncle was his dentist, but let's say that is true. Let's assume it's true. This uncle was his dentist. The next leap you're taking when you say that is you're implying that we know that this person, because it's his uncle, would be willing to commit a felony for them.
Right, and then the guy that's examining it is another one that has to then agree to do that, right?
Yeah, it's just, you guys, I understand that you don't want to believe the guy's dead because we all want to. I'm not a fan of the Laundrie family at this point, okay? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not their support.
Neither
at
am I.
all.
Right, exactly.
We have to stick to the facts, guys. Like, let's all try to have a little respect for the facts and what we know is true and not what we want to be true.
Right.
It's just, it's infuriating to me because I try to put myself in that person's shoes, whoever his dentist is. And when people start making these wild accusations because they're behind a computer screen just typing, we can type whatever we want, right?
Right.
But when you get on and you start, like, you know, as a broadcaster, and I'm a content creator too, I have a lot of respect for people that are in the public eye and what it feels like to kind of have that spotlight on you. And it's just so unfair. You don't know who his dentist is. And I don't know that it's his uncle. It's probably not.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, probably not.
But if it is, it's not a really good thing to say about someone you don't even know. Because you're implying that person would commit a crime, a felony.
Yeah,
lose
lose his license, lose his practice, lose his livelihood, all because why?
She didn't say that, but that's what the implication she's making is by the statement she's making.
Right. Yep. His uncle was his dentist. So, but that doesn't even really make sense. Here's what doesn't really make sense. Okay. So, right. The uncle's going to do that because then if he helps to show Brian's dead, then supposedly Brian can be on the run, right?
Right. And what does that do for this dentist in his potential career?
Yeah. Right.
Because let's say not his uncle, but now this is what people are going to do, and you know, because you were calling it out. This is exactly what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. The next thing is crazy people like the protesters are going to find out who his dentist was because we don't have DNA. We just have the dental records. They're going to find out who the dentist is, uncle or not. He's on the hot seat now.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
Because we live in a society now that needs a straw dog. Mm-hmm. And it's so frustrating and sad. The thing that I've noticed about this, and it happened in the Watts case, mm-hmm. and it's happening now, is why do people try to turn this into a movie with a villain and a hero? There's really not a good guy and a bad. I mean, Brian Laundrie was obviously a bad guy in the end, and even though I don't like his family, I mean, a lot of what they did, I think I might have done too for my son. I don't know.
Right,
I don't know because I've never been in that situation. But I'm saying, guys, like, we don't have to make this into a movie and have a good guy and a bad guy and a hero.
That's the
I
thing.
Just feel bad
that's
for everyone involved.
Listen, that's the thing I've said with the Watts case. When people said, why can't I, like I would say, how come the content creators cannot move on from it? Why do they keep on it? And what I think it is, people were feeding into it because it became like a movie for them. It became like a show, and they wanted another season.
It's that whole reality TV thing, and this is a step beyond. I love true crime stories. I love it. I mean, I get it. I love to read about things and to get into the cases and stuff. I love to watch Dateline and 2020. I love stuff like that. It's interesting to me, but I also hold compassion for everyone involved. And, you know, it's like, it is entertainment to a certain degree because it's interesting. It fills people's time, but it's also really important to let the facts take you where they take you, and not try. Everybody wants everything to be a conspiracy nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and it's just usually not that exciting.
Right. It's just, you know what it is? When there's an emotional, every case doesn't have a very, a strong emotional connection. This one did for a lot of people. The Watts case did for a lot of people. Summer Wells does for a lot of people. And those cases, even when you come to a conclusion, either somebody's in jail like Chris Watts, someone's killed themselves who, is probably the murderer, like Brian Laundrie, and it comes to an end, they have to make it go on.
Well, in this, I'll tell you, Caroline, you and I talked about this the other night. We both, I think, I started to go down that rabbit hole myself the other day because I didn't want to with him either.
Right. I was pissed too. I was pissed. Right. Yeah.
That night, part of it was we had gotten our minds set on the idea because it took so long that he must have gone on the run. Mm-hmm. That's what it had to be. I mean, they searched and searched and searched. So we had gotten we had wrapped our minds around this idea that even in the beginning, and I thought the same thing as you, he killed himself. He went and killed himself. And I think everybody thought that in the beginning.
Right.
But when he was found for so long and everything was not adding up, you start to go down a different path, and it's hard sometimes to back up. But remember, we both said we just have to back up and remember that this actually matches what we thought in the beginning.
Right. Yeah, it does.
They find him right away. It was, you know, I live in Florida too. It's swampy here, and when it rains, it's really swampy. And yes, guys, they hang rope swings all over parks and nature trails. I don't know where you guys live, but here they do that.
They do.
Yes, in swampy.
Yeah,
they're not swampy all year round.
Yep. My cousin is a wilderness. What is his title? I don't know what his title is, but he creates courses and everything like that. He puts those swings up all over. And in fact, he has one by his lake house, and it's just like that. You put your foot in the bottom. There's a loop. You put your feet in there.
Yeah. And I'm mad
it's not
too.
a noose.
Listen, I get it. Like I get it. I'm mad too. I feel really bad for her family. I feel like, you know, she was a bright light. She was so young. She had a lot of promise. And it's so unfair what happened. And it's even more unfair that he's not going to face justice. And we're not going to find out from his mouth, you know, why he did this, get to see him confronted publicly. But that doesn't mean that, you know, we need to go down a rabbit hole. Because like you said, all those conspiracy things are going to do is hurt her family. It's
yeah,
not gonna,
100%. I've seen it up close and personal, and that's all it does. And like I was speaking to some people today, what they're going to start next when they run out of this, and then there'll be certain people that will come on the internet that are trying to vindicate Brian Laundrie, especially if the FBI say they have, you know, evidence that they're going to close the case because the evidence leads to that and there's no other suspect. And they will come just like the Chris Watts people tried to clear his name by slandering the hell out of Shanann, who can't defend herself, right? Then going to her family next, the same thing is going to happen. People are going to say, oh, no, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. It already happened in Reddit groups, but it's going to happen worse. You're going to get creators that are going to come on and are going to start saying this, and this was Gabby, and she did this, and her family did this, and Brian really is innocent, and we're going to see that all over.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but I see on videos all the time with the Gabby stuff, people that aren't there, most people got it right, that it's pretty obvious he killed her and he was abusive. But some people are going the opposite route and saying she was abusing him and she was horrible and blah, blah, blah. Why didn't he get away from her? And to me, you know what the honest truth is? It was an abusive relationship, probably both ways. She was very young and so was he, and I don't think it was a healthy relationship from either side. But he was the man and he was stronger and bigger. And he obviously is an abuser, and he killed her. But she probably was not a healthy didn't know how to function in a healthy relationship either at that age. You know, a lot of people don't.
Right. She's only 22.
It doesn't make it her fault. She's a victim.
No, of course she's a victim. Yeah.
But I really, and I don't want to. I feel like I sound like I'm judging the people who are in the conspiracy stuff. I don't want to say I'm because I was starting to do it myself. But I feel like, guys, we got to have more compassion. And before you put something out there, imagine if you were the person being talked about with no proof. Because the minute I saw that comment about the uncle and the dentist, I thought, gosh, if I was that guy, that would really offend me.
Yeah, right. You know, because
like,
that guy, whoever he is, whoever they find out, like you said, whoever the dentist is. And he can be, and most likely he is of no relation. And we don't even know if he's in Northport or if he's in Blue Point, Long Island, where the dentist is, okay?
He better get a publicist right now.
Yeah. Are they going to show up in his parking lot? And then, oh my gosh, this guy is going to be brought into this thing. And what would that mean? That would mean he totally has no morals, no scruples. They're going to take away his license if they find out that's true. I mean, it's crazy.
And it's like, here's the thing, guys. I'm not saying this from a place of judgment. I'm saying it from a place of I've been there, and I know the feeling and the instinct to want to get to the bottom of things and be the investigator, because I'm like that too. But I would just say, before you put an idea out there, imagine you're the person who somehow ends up connected to some crime that you had nothing to do with one day, and it blows up in the media, and just by association, your name gets put out there as someone who people are accusing of committing a felony punishable by prison, help someone fake their death, just because you happen to have been somehow professionally associated with that person.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
put your shoes before you start putting ideas out there. And I'm not coming down on anyone who did that. It's not, I get it. I do it. I've done it too, right? I'm just saying it really hit me the wrong way tonight. Like we've got to do better, guys. We've got to do better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
And if you want Gabby, to keep Gabby's name alive and story, get involved with her foundation. Ask if there's any way you can help. We had one of our very own people, Monolane Furniture, help the Jones Joy Foundation make a new website. Yeah, they'd never had anybody doing that. She volunteered and made a new website for them. Ask them, it's a brand new organization. Maybe you have a skill that can help them, and you can help them help victims of domestic violence not become, the next victim like Gabby, and keep Gabby's name alive. I mean, there's a lot of other ways. If you are invested in this and feel an emotional connection, get in there and, ask how you can help in that organization.
Amen. And like I said, I don't want to come across like I didn't mean to just invade your broadcast. Because
no, I appreciate it because I'm was pulling my hair out a little bit. Yeah.
I felt your pain because I got on here and I felt your pain because I'm telling you guys, I was doing it too the other day. We're all mad. I was so mad, just like Carolyn was on Friday when it came out that they might have found his remains, because it's a big letdown and a big disappointment, right? Because we want him to face the consequences of his actions, right? Anyone else that may have been affiliated or associated after the fact should face the consequences of their actions. The more I hear from their lawyer, though, the Laundrie family, I feel like they might be kind of just dummies who listen to some really bad advice too. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it just seems there's some really stupid people involved in this investigation, not people that are smart enough to fake deaths and fake dental records and all this stuff. Just some really, really dumb people. But that's just my 2 cents, and I really appreciate you letting me come on here.
I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate it. I really do.
Well, I'm going to go on. I'll be back in the chat, though. Thanks,
okay,
guys.
All right, thanks. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, really, that's why I asked for Monolane the other night. And I think she was here under her other name, because she comes as another name too. But yeah, and I mean, it is aggravating, and believe me, I understand, like, this is not what we thought after he wasn't found. We thought we had a different ending, but it's the ending we got. It's the ending a lot of us thought in the beginning. So that's it. And you know what? I just remember, vengeance is mine, say the Lord. So just that's the way it was supposed to work out. Sometimes that's the best way you can let go of something, and know that there is justice. It's not carried out in a courtroom, but if you believe in a higher power, then there's justice being carried out. So you can not try to be so upset about it, and believe me, I was upset about it too. But after a while, you've got to, just say, that's the way it was. God's ways are not my ways. They're not our ways. Not always. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. Let's see. He is going to play Nicole Griffith. If we can get to our next milestone, which is 40,000, and we are like 500 subscribers away from that. If we can do that, that's when we're supposed to have the big concert, and then the giveaways of the Christmas signs and stuff. So that's what we've got. But yeah, I just, that the letter is fake. Try to understand that in the next days, weeks, unfortunately, you're going to see a lot of stuff coming out. They're taking pictures of a lighter. Anything that is found in that area is going to be new news, new evidence, this huge thing. It's you know, but the one thing said, well, that proves he had her stuff. That was just ridiculous because we know he had her stuff. He had her whole van. And hopefully, you know, the FBI will at least say that they don't feel there is another suspect, because what happened to Gabby, right? So if Brian Laundrie didn't do this, then there is another suspect out there that has to be found, right? So it's a fake. It's made by people on TikTok. It's made by trolls, Michelle K. So then what? So they're going to have to come forward and say something. Okay, just like they do when you know, there's a murder-suicide, there's no one else, the community's not at risk, you know, this person is here, that person is responsible, even though there's no charges because he's deceased. So, yeah, they're going to have to piece that together. Otherwise, right, how would you know that there's not another suspect or somebody running around? They have reward money. Okay. Well, Erica, they didn't find him. The FBI actually found the remains and the backpack. Someone is trying to admonish the parents with that letter. Okay, so yeah, that is about that. There's another live going where you can call in and talk about this or any other case. If 10th Angel's here, she can tell her bathroom story. And we're also going to be able to do some crafting or whatever. But this live is going to end, and it's immediately going to direct you to the next one because it's already set up. All right? So if I end this one, you'll be right in the next one.